from a drunk lieutenant begging not to get tased,
You're getting a taser. Back up. Taser right now if you don't get out. Out! Right now!
to a sheriff trying to silently signal an officer to turn off his body cam.
I can smell alcohol coming from your breath. I've got this right here. Yeah. Everything's on camera.
These real body cam clips show what happens when power meets accountability, and not everyone plays by the rules. Let's kick things off with a case that proves being a cop doesn't give you a free pass, especially when you're caught swerving down the highway, drunk and refusing to get out of the car.
I can't. I had multiple phone calls. You'd be in the same situation if I was in the vehicle in your county, correct?
On November 13th, 2016, something serious happened in Montmorency County, Michigan. Lieutenant Brian Filipiak, an off-duty officer from the Washtenaw County Sheriff's Office, got pulled over for drunk driving. Deputy Zachery Morrison from the Montmorency County Sheriff's Office noticed Filipiak's truck swerving all over the road. It was crossing the shoulder and center line, and clearly not in control. Worried that someone might get hurt, Morrison decided to stop the truck. A Michigan DNR, Department of Natural Resources officer, also showed up to help.
Can I see your license, registration, proof of insurance? Okay. You got your ID? Department ID? And your driver's license. The reason why I'm stopping you is we got multiple reckless driving calls about you. And then when I'm following you, you're hitting the shoulder of the road. You been drinking? How many? Okay. What were you reaching in the back for? I seen you reaching in the back. You have an open container back there? Okay. You been drinking on the way here? You got your registration, proof of insurance?
When Morrison walked up to the truck, he asked Filipiak for his license, registration, and insurance. Filipiak admitted he had been drinking. What made things worse was that other drivers had already called 911 about his crazy driving.
I have no clue where that's at. Never heard of it. Okay. Well, I'm going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. What would you like me to do?
Just let me go.
I can't. I had multiple phone calls. You'd be in the same situation if I was in the vehicle in your county, correct?
I don't know.
I've got multiple 911 calls about a reckless driver, plate and all matches, almost hitting vehicles. I get behind you. You hit the shoulder of the road twice.
All right, just let me stay here. Okay?
You can't. I'm going to ask you nicely to step out of this vehicle. Brian, my hands are tied. If I let you go, I'm going to lose my career over you. You don't think I wouldn't?
No.
This is northern Michigan. You know how this works.
I know.
Okay? So I'm asking you nicely.
I know you are, but just let me go.
I can't let you go. We're way past that point. You know this. You're a lieutenant. You know how this works.
Yeah, I do.
You would tell one of your deputies if they called you right on the side of the road.
No,
and they asked you what to do. So, if one of your deputies is in the position as I am right now, calling you as a lieutenant, Lieutenant, this is what I got. What should I do? You're just going to say let him go?
Even after being asked multiple times, Filipiak refused to get out of his truck. He kept saying he just wanted to sleep it off and go home, but Morrison made it clear that wasn't an option. He told Filipiak this was serious, and he couldn't ignore it just because Filipiak was also a cop.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
You think I want to do this? Arrest a fellow cop?
Yes, I think you do.
Why?
Just
I know this career. I know what you go through every day.
No, just let me go over.
Why do you think I want to arrest a cop? We're not above the law.
I don't know.
Okay.
I've had, we could talk.
Yes, we can.
So just
and we're at the point, Brian, you have to step out of this vehicle now. If I have to yank you out with this DNR officer, you are going to go to jail for R&O.
No, I'm not.
Along with other charges.
So just let me.
I can't do that. You know that.
As things got more tense, Morrison warned Filipiak that if he didn't cooperate, he'd be forced to use a taser. Filipiak still didn't listen. so both Morrison and the DNR officer had to pull him out of the truck.
You are getting out of this vehicle.
No. Just let me sleep it off.
Brian, we're done with this. You're one getting out of this vehicle, whether it's you stepping out, manning up to it, being a man about it, or two, we're dragging you out and you are getting in handcuffs. Which one do you want? I'm asking you nicely to please step out of this vehicle with me. If you don't want to do sobriety tests, that's fine. Step out of this vehicle.
I will just be here.
Filipiak resisted and even begged Morrison to let him go, saying he didn't want to lose his job. But Morrison told him straight up, no one is above the law.
Do you think we want to do this? No.
Then let me just pull off.
Our hands are tied.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Out of this vehicle.
Oh my gosh. No, don't.
Out.
No.
We just have to. Out.
Brian, go.
No, hold
Brian,
on, guys.
Brian.
One more time.
Step out of the vehicle.
No,
Brian.
one more time.
Step
okay?
out
You're
of the
going to
vehicle.
get a fucking taser.
Eventually, they managed to arrest him, but it wasn't easy. Filipiak fought back, didn't want to be handcuffed, and refused to sit in the police car. Even after they got him in the cruiser, he kept arguing and asking to be let go.
You're under arrest.
No,
Place your hands behind your back.
No,
Don't make it even worse.
no, I'm not. Let's talk about it. Let's just...
No. Stop. I don't want to put you on the ground.
No,
I don't want to make
you
this
either.
worse.
All right, I will just sleep it off.
Dude, stop it right now. You know,
Stop tensing up, man.
stop it.
In the end, Filipiak was charged with driving drunk. He could have been hit with a super drunk charge because his blood alcohol level was very high. But in January, he made a deal to plead guilty to a lesser charge. On March 3rd, he got 1 year of probation and avoided jail time, unless he messes up again. But things only get messier in the next case, where a sheriff didn't just lie, he tried to secretly stop the cameras.
None of us wants to be involved in this, all right? But I can smell alcohol coming from your breath. I've got this right here.
Yeah.
Everything's on camera. I want to take everything right by the numbers and by the book, sir. Okay.
On the night of September 21st, 2024, something pretty shocking happened in Springfield, Massachusetts. It all started around 6:45 p.m. when local police got a call about a weird-looking SUV parked outside the MGM casino. The car wasn't just parked awkwardly, it was seriously damaged. One of its tires was completely gone, and the rim looked like it had been scraping the ground for a while. It was clear that someone had driven that car a long distance in that bad condition.
Car belongs to.
What's this thing?
When police officers got closer to check it out, they quickly realized the black SUV belonged to Sheriff Nicholas Coochi, the elected sheriff of Hampden County. This wasn't just some random person. It was a high-ranking law enforcement officer. At the time, Sheriff Coochi was inside the casino. When officers found him, they noticed a few red flags right away. He looked a little unsteady on his feet, and there was a strong smell of alcohol on his breath.
Was that who's busting what?
Yeah, change his tire.
Okay, just to let you know, we came down to this. We are recording, just so you know.
Yeah.
What happened?
I was coming around the corner, I popped the tire.
Do you know where? We're trying to,
right
we were
here.
looking to see where you were in the casino and everything, and
It's all good.
it's all good.
Change his tire.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, the problem is, hang on for a second. Were you the one driving it?
No.
You weren't driving it?
No.
Okay. Who was driving you?
A friend of mine.
A friend of yours? He's in the casino now?
Yep.
Okay, we'll see that too. All right, but I need you to stay here for a second. All right. None of us wants to be involved in this. All right, but I can smell alcohol coming from your breath.
100%.
I've got this right here.
Yeah.
Everything's on camera. I got to take it by the numbers.
Change the tire.
I got to take it by the numbers. We're going to review. If your friend in there was driving, as you say, we'll see that on the camera. I can go talk to him. Everything will be good. All right?
When they asked him about the car, Coochi first claimed that a friend had been driving and that he had just come to change the tire. But the car's extreme damage didn't really back up that story. Officers also learned from him that he had been at the Springfield Country Club earlier in the day, where he admitted to drinking a couple of beers.
You changed the tire?
He's not changing the tire yet.
Yeah. Okay. Want to go down a road, huh? Okay.
I want to take everything right by the numbers and by the book, sir. Okay.
Police started putting the pieces together. It looked like the vehicle had hit something while turning near the casino. There were scrape marks on the road that matched the damaged rim. From the direction and length of the marks, it was obvious the car had been driven quite a distance after losing the tire.
Sir, just stand over here for me, all right?
I'm going to go back in the...
No, you're not going back in the casino. All right, sir. Sir, I understand you are the sheriff. I respect that immensely. But right now, I'm conducting an investigation, okay? I need you to stay here and follow the directions,
100%.
okay? All right?
You can't pop the tire, huh?
What's that?
You can't pop a tire.
You're not going to be able to put a tire on that rim anyways. That rim is completely and utterly destroyed.
Take out my guy.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Where, do you know where you ran
Yes, I
something
do.
over? Where was it?
Right up on the corner. And I took the turn.
Took the turn into here?
Yep.
Okay. There it looks like there's a plant on there. Was there a plant that
Might have been.
might have been?
Oh.
But that's where it was. So the remnants of the tires should
Yep.
be down. Should be down
I
that
don't
way. You don't know?
I have no idea.
Okay.
As they continued to investigate, Sheriff Coochi didn't really cooperate. Officers reminded him that the body cams were recording and that everything was being done by the book. But Coochi wasn't making things easy. At one point, it even looked like he was subtly signaling for the officer to turn the camera off, probably hoping to avoid getting caught on tape. But the officer refused and reminded him that they weren't going to give him any special treatment.
Couple beers.
Yeah. Keep recording me. We're not going nowhere.
Okay. I'd like to ask you to do field sobriety.
Nope, not going to happen.
Not going to happen?
When asked if he had been drinking, Coochi admitted to having a few beers earlier, but kept insisting he wasn't the one driving. The police asked him to take a field sobriety test, which he refused. They also offered him a quick breath test, and he said no to that too. His refusal to do either test made things more suspicious, and eventually, the officers decided they had enough evidence to arrest him.
I want to talk to you a little bit more. All right? I'd like you, I'm going to be very straightforward with you. All right? You came from East Columbus, you turned in here, we can't find the tire. Okay. That's fine. There's clear indications that that rim is pretty destroyed.
Yeah, okay.
Okay? You got here about 6:40 something, 6:45, so maybe 25 minutes before you and I started interacting, somewhere around a half hour. You've got clear indications of alcohol consumption.
100%.
All right,
And a
I
couple
can tell
drinks.
that you've admitted to alcohol consumption. You got your speech a little bit slurred. All right, I can smell it coming off your breath. I can see the redness in your eyes. I'd ask you to I'm going to ask you a second time if you will perform field sobriety so I can determine if you are safe
Not gonna
to
happen.
drive. Okay, I have a PBT that can sort this out right now.
Not going to happen.
Okay, so you're going to refuse field sobriety.
Yep.
All right, you're not going to take the BBT.
Yep.
You admit to alcohol consumption. All right,
A little bit.
driving. Okay.
The actual arrest wasn't caught on camera, possibly due to department rules, but later footage showed Coochi already in handcuffs, sitting calmly with the officers.
Your wallet's inside the car. We're going to go ahead and grab that for you. Okay. All right, officer, can you just sit with him for a minute? I'll take him in my cruiser. All right. All right, sir. So this is your wallet right here. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in your pocket so you have it with you. Is there a phone somewhere that you'd like to bring? In my pocket, yeah. In your pocket. All right. Can I put this 10 in your vehicle so we don't have to take it? All right. So you got your wallet over here.
They collected his stuff, including his wallet, phone, and even a golf tee. Even though the car was owned by the county, the officers chose not to tow it. Coochi asked if someone from his team could come pick it up, and the officers agreed. He even left a $50 bill in the car for the person coming to get it. Soon after, he was taken to the station for official booking. The officers handled everything professionally.
I think I have a jacket on there. All right. Just make sure. Nope, nothing's there. It's actually clean. Second, sir. Oh, careful. You can move anything over there and just ride with me.
Later that night, police went back to the roads near the casino to see if they could find more evidence. They followed the scrape marks from the SUV and even found other parked cars with fresh damage. Some had white and red paint on them that matched the sheriff's car.
Across a vehicle with scrapes on it that does appear fresh, however it has both white and hints of red to it. In the center line of the road, there are scrapes that appear consistent also with the tire rim that we viewed up ahead, and we're going to walk up looking at those scrapes as well. More scrapes in the middle of the roadway.
Even though this pointed to possible hit-and-run damage, the only charge that stuck was operating under the influence, OUI. That decision confused some people because clearly more damage had been done. When Sheriff Coochi appeared in court, he didn't try to lie or make excuses. He admitted to what he did, took full responsibility, and didn't try to blame anyone else. He was suspended from duty without pay, entered an OUI education program, and had his driver's license suspended. The court gave him a 1-year continuance without a finding, which means the charge would be wiped from his record if he stayed out of trouble for the next year. He also paid around $2,500 from his own pocket to cover the damages to the state vehicle. But if you thought that was bad, wait till you see what happens when two police departments clash on the scene of a SWAT call. This case started when a Lexington police officer pulled over Sheriff Amazon for driving 85 miles per hour in a 55 zone.
45. Nora George Mary, 045. It's going to be 777. Hello.
Sure, I'm going to SWAT call out.
Okay, sure. This could you do an 85 and a 55?
I was going.
Going where?
Call out.
Where we going?
SWAT call out right over here.
I didn't know we had one.
We have an armed guy barricaded in the house. Used to be a police officer. And
Where at?
Right down here on.
Here in Lexington?
Yeah.
We have an armed person, but we don't know about it. Okay, I'll call our chief and let him know.
The sheriff said he was heading to a SWAT situation involving an armed suspect, but the Lexington officer had no idea about any such emergency in his area. Shocked, the officer called Chief Ronnie Johnson, who rushed to the scene, clearly angry that his department wasn't informed.
Where's Captain Tom? Captain Hawk. Yeah. Where's
When Chief Johnson arrived, he got into a heated argument with a Cleveland County deputy who claimed Lexington PD was told but refused to help. Johnson strongly denied that and said he'd been at the station all day and never got any call. Things got worse at the SWAT scene. Chief Johnson and a Cleveland deputy clashed, and other officers jumped in. At one point, a Cleveland deputy even cursed and pointed at a Lexington officer.
You're not going to talk about chief like that, sir. That's not going to happen.
You can get the fuck out of my face. I don't give a fuck who you are. Okay? This is my county, too.
Back up, man. Back up. No, you don't.
What the fuck's going on?
This is going to be good.
According to the call,
You need to stop.
Lexington PD is not
Chill out. Back up. Everything's going to be okay. But you need to back up.
I get it that you're
You can back
riled
up.
up, dude.
Negative.
But this right here ain't what
We're not going to be disrespectful.
Okay.
Sheriff, you need to back up out of my face, sir.
You had no authority.
You're not gonna fucking tell me what to do, motherfucker. You're not gonna get in my sheriff's face, just like you told me.
Sheriff Amison had to step in and pull his deputy away. He then reminded Johnson that Cleveland County was in charge and asked for respect in following protocol. Johnson replied with sarcasm and left. Later, Cleveland County accused the Lexington officer of assault and bad behavior. They also brought up past issues like an animal abuse investigation involving Lexington PD. If you think more people need to see what real accountability looks like, hit that like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more real stories caught on Bodycam.